All right, light your candle. It's that mission today, meditation. If this is the first time you are here, welcome. Know that it is your algorithm, it is your searches, it is your energy that has called you here. So welcome. What you may not know is that when you light that candle, you are connecting to something ancient. When you light that candle, you are connecting to our Mother Earth. And it is time to check in, to receive her blessings, the information that was kept from you. Know that that calling that you've been asking for, you found it. I'm the medicine woman. I'm here to invite you, to challenge you to take the baby steps of meditation. Because meditation is the key to our success. The key to getting out of the striving and work our way into thriving. So this is an oracle spread. This is a moon spread. And let me take a moment to simply introduce you to my oracle cards. As we've introduced you to Mother Earth and Grandmother Moon, to the chakras, to the constellations, the planets, and how they work in our body, these are oracle cards. Oracle cards are simply a map, tools, guides, information that can be carried on from generation to generation without words, without the need to explain. When you open up a map and you look at the landmarks, this is the same. We each follow a direction. We look at the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities that tell us the direction we're going. We listen to the animals and our environment as we all work together in harmony. We listen to our ancestors. Know that we are all on a soul coaching, working on healing our trauma, our trials. Stop listening and looking for that intuition, to sync it up and remind ourselves that we are part of a family, part of a herd, part of a pod, part of a pack. Insert any word you like, but we are united. As humans, as children, knowing that we are the co-creators of the world, chosen specifically to live in harmony with our world. There will always be forces to make fun, to poke, to challenge you to decide what you would like to do in the world and how your significance will be achieved. This is mine. I simply created a way for people to understand the world around them, to get connected to breath, to sit with someone and sit with us and work on clearing your thoughts, work on learning and practicing to train your brain of imagination through breath, to truly learn to control your thoughts, your words, and your actions, and stop making excuses for the world. Stop spreading the message of hate and telling people that the world is coming to an end and how horrible it is. Use your voice to clear your thoughts, to enhance your impeccable words, to gracefully go into action. I gave up cussing as a way to honor the recent fallen. It is the one thing that I enjoy doing, most of you know. But in a world of 100,000 vibrational words, I can do better. And that is what I'm here to do, to challenge you to do better and to not be afraid of the uncomfortableness that is created through breaking the cycle and breaking a pattern of change, of hate, and increasing your vibration of joy. So now that I got off my soapbox, let's get into this. Let's start that next step and start connecting to your breath, clearing your thoughts and becoming aware of just how you're breathing. When you make time and you consciously breathe and you don't judge yourself, you are not concerned with anything else except releasing and no longer holding your breath. And you will come to realize that in the air there is blessings, medicine, and magic, all for you to pick up. But you need to make room. So do that. Sit with me and start decalcifying your body through breath. Start increasing that imagination that unlocks the dreams, the wishes, the hopes. And stop judging yourself for trying something new. Stop being afraid to be laughed at. I'm sure there were people in history that were poked fun of and laughed at. And yet, we're still talking about them. So come. The next step in this meditation is to simply imagine that there is a hoop connected to your breath. Inhale, let that hoop go up. As high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it sink down. Gently. Relaxing your forehead. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your jaw. Releasing your tongue. Your neck, your shoulders, your throat. Inhale, let it go all the way back up, as high as you can imagine. Yeah, this is not the fun part, but this is important. Next, we will go into the void. Let it sink down, but this time, let it create a bubble in its wake. That bubble, that's our transportation. That hoop, that's your relaxation. Concentrate. No one likes the transition, but this is necessary for you to become one relaxed body. Going back to one universal thought. Challenge yourself. If you've reached the end, do it again. Soon we will be able to listen to a story, do a session of EFT, and reunite with the world, fulfilled. Being able to live in the chaos through the calm. Knowing that we bend. Don't worry about the noise. We're almost there. Breathe. This is the quiet as we go into the frequency of the crown chakra. As we enter into this last moon cycle before we hit the new moon, we are increasing our need for self-care. Come. If you've reached the end, tie off your hoop, tie off your bubble, and create a balloon with a long cord, like a rope, a ribbon, a root, and connect to this thought of being connected to your mother once again. Through vibration, through sound, through imagination. Your mind is a memory bank that will look for the nearest connection. This is our sanctuary. When we go deeper into our mind, the external voices of negativity, of frustration, cannot penetrate it. If you come with me and this is the first time you've here, welcome. You have come to at a perfect time. We have achieved the waning crescent moon. Grandmother Moon explains to us the emotions that we are supposed to be moving through. We are currently moving through the motion of self-care. Surrendering to the idea that we no longer have to push. The word surrender can be scary if you don't understand it. Surrender to those positive feelings. We have entered into the crown chakra, the 8th phase of the moon, sitting in perfect harmony, one with our higher self, increasing our joy, our forgiveness, realizing that we are connected to something greater. We are the light of the world. We've opened up our third eye to see our truth, worked on our throat chakra to harmonize our self-expression and be open to the idea that we are children. Worked with our unconditional love and our compassion, our ability to fill our life with joy, with the heart. Picked up our personal power, releasing our control, balancing out our peace, our anger, realizing that we are worthy of much more. We filled our belly with our emotional and our intimate needs, allowing that sexuality to be sacred and safe, not to exploit, but to share with one person. Worked on our root chakra to create that sanctuary of security. Now we are moving through the constellation Leo. Leo is that bold energy, that proud energy, ruled by the sun, and the sun is telling us to shine. Shine and put yourself first, residing in our heart. Our heart is more than just compassion. It is a chamber full of hopes, dreams, wishes that you can only capture through breath. As the moon gets darker, we will become more sensitive. This is why it is important to work through the emotions and to not get bogged down by the chaos of the world. Come. We will get our affirmation for our EFT, but first, let us find the direction that we start our day with. As we open our map, knowing that we are walking the red road to the sacred mountains, we receive a new ability. The peyote ceremony cleans out your system and offers that new sight. Allow the peyote medicine to increase that new ability to see through the illusion, to see through to the silliness, to the giggles, to the laughter. The sign, the symbol, and the synchronicity we get today, the blade. Cut out what no longer serves you. When we receive the blade, we have an option to use it, to hurt and to cut away what no longer serves, or to disconnect. That blade is a symbol showing that you have the ability to wield it as you see fit, balancing out the good and the bad and deciding to sharpen your mind, your body, and your spirit. We are asked to draw down our sword, to do not offer your blade in the service of toxic emotions, but to use your blade for impeccable intention, to cut away the energetic cord that's trying and pulling you towards that drama. Set yourself free and open up to the new ability. Go deeper into your mind, because there lies the answer. The animals that walk before us, flown into our reading, the elder heron. Practice patience. Throughout history, there have always been naysayers. They are there to help you decide if what you are doing is worthy of your time. Practice patience. Start with yourself. We sit by the waters of opportunity, by the rivers that run to the ocean, filled with everything that we need. Do not fret. Use the blade to cut away, to surrender that energetic cord, to offer that self-care, and open up to your new ability. The ancestor that steps before us to guide us to be real. When you poke fun, when you laugh at people in a negative way, that is the real you. Sad, disappointed, easily sarcastic because they are afraid to work on their own personal issues. Come here. Get in connection with the energy that's around us. Learn a new way. It's easy to follow the old patterns of negativity. Open up to something new. Know that we're all on a soul coaching. One card popped out and I'd already picked one, so we're going to go with this and see what our soul coaching is. Sanctuary. Fall deeper into your own mind. The sanctuary goes within to find your inner refuge, to be that safe haven for yourself and others. We are here to practice clearing away the negative thoughts so you are welcomed here, so that we all may tune to the frequency of abundance. There is no coincidence. It is time for you to retreat into your sanctuary. Are you afraid? Take the blade. Cut away what no longer serves you. The fear, the hesitation. Know that you are truly being called to your pack. Not for some crazy reason, but know that you are divinely sent here. Because I have been divinely created, asked to create this. To work on myself and to do what I am asking you to do. To simply heal. To create a new story. To see yourself as a child. Ladybugs represent joy. Butterflies, transformation. Dragonflies, breaking through the illusion. Tune to the frequency of abundance. The caterpillar, come on. Hunger. Just kidding. Create that sanctuary in your mind that you've been looking for. Stop, look, and listen to your intuition. Stop pushing. Start striving. We are walking hand in hand, together, in towards the light that shines like the sun, reminding ourselves that we are the seers of light, following that inner guidance. Metal nature, that cooperation. Look at the dragonfly. Break through the illusion. Surrender to a different story. Create that self-care ritual that helps you go into that mind without fear, without fret, without reservation, so that you may expose your true, real self, the vulnerability, the patience. Use that blade and cut away that energetic cord that pulls you down, that unhappiness, and open up to a new ability. Make room for your blessings, your medicine, and your magic. And let's do that session of EFT now. No more hesitations. We are taught to use the resources that we have all around us, and it starts with your body. So tap right in here and let's wake up that emotional body so that we can truly release what no longer serves us. Tap the other side. Find that area on your eyebrow, that third eye area. Repeat this message. I am divinely guided, gently and lovingly. Tap the side of your eye. I am divinely guided, gently and lovingly. Tap under your eye. I am divinely guided, gently and lovingly. Tap under your nose. I am divinely guided, gently and lovingly. Tap your chin and believe the words. I am divinely guided, gently and lovingly. Slide down your throat to the beginning of your collarbone. I am divinely guided, gently and lovingly. Tap under your arm. I am divinely guided, gently and lovingly. Tap the top of your head. Believe what you just said. That you are divinely guided, gently and lovingly. But it is up to you to make the room, to surrender the old thoughts and to create a more beautiful, welcoming sanctuary in your mind so that you will be more encouraged and divinely driven to want to be there. I am just a gateway to offer a sanctuary that you can create in your mind. Listen to that inner guidance. Great Spirit has tuned that frequency so that you may open up to abundance, so that you may stop pushing and striving to rewrite your story. I am the medicine woman. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. Please hit that check mark, hit that like if you've made it, and pat yourself on the back. Things can be so much easier if you go with the flow in the right order. Come to my meditation. Spread the word of connection. Continue to follow, to like, to listen, and to most importantly, to practice your medicine. When you practice your uniqueness, you are strengthening the message of connection and strengthening my tribe, because I am the medicine woman, here to lead you and guide you to that sanctuary, to the happy hunting grounds where you can truly set yourself free. So, once again, let us go back through our mind, through our connection, and enter into our home through fire, through breath. Remind yourself, and if you can, catch yourself from holding your breath. These are the baby steps. Remind yourself that babies stumble and fall, but yet they choose to get back up. You have that opportunity. Make the most of it. And be reminded that you are not alone. You are a brave soul, willing to find that peace of mind. Here we go. Welcome back to the morning, to the water, to the fire. And if you're ready, let's wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes, and open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your medicine, all of your magic, all of your blessings. I'm the medicine woman to remind you again that you are a blessing in the world. So till we meet again, blessings to you, to me, and to all that listen.